What would $150,000 in top line revenue per technician do for your service business? Hi, I'm Jim Cosmas from Blue Collar Wave, and I will show you today exactly how to add $150,000 in top line revenue per technician without a single new client and without spending a dime extra on marketing. Here we go. Here's what I want you to think about. Think about services that you already offer that you can now put into an arsenal of services that you offer every single customer that you go to every single time. And these services have to have a value of $200 or greater. Keep it around 200 bucks. So what I mean by that is no matter who you go to, no matter what customer you go to, you will offer them one of these services. And you can have 5, 6, 7, or 8 of them that you have, but it has to be legitimate, nothing sleazy, nothing cheesy. I'll give you some examples. If you're in air conditioning or if you're in HVAC, maybe you can offer corrosion protection, these corrosion grenades, or maybe surge protection or IAQ items. Again, $200 around as a value. If you're an electrician, again, you can also offer surge protection possibly. Maybe you can offer lighting or read devices, small ticket stuff, $200, around 200 bucks. If you're a plumber, you can offer filtration, not whole home filters, like small little filters, those types of things, under counter sink filters, or things of that nature. Again, think about in your industry, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, garage door, roofing, things that you can offer that you already have, that you already do, that you can offer every single customer no matter what, to have a value of about $200, okay? So let's talk about a value of $200 around. It could be a little more, it could be a little less, but at $200, let's just say you're running 4 calls per day per technician, 4 calls per day. And you're closing those calls at 75%, right? So 75% of the calls you go on, people buy something, a service. Now, I'm not talking about big ticket, a service, a repair. Which means that out of the 4 calls that you're going to, you're actually selling 3 of those calls per day. Okay, so 3 calls per day is what you're actually selling. Times the $200 that we're adding per call, that arsenal of items that we talked about that you can add per call. So times that equals $600 per day. Okay, so you're getting $600 per day additional revenue from adding $200 per call. Multiply that times 5 days a week, and now you're up to $3,000 a week. Okay, so $3,000 a week in additional revenue over and above what you currently do, just by having this arsenal of services that we can offer every single customer, every single time, no matter what, in an honest and ethical manner. $3,000 a week per technician. Here's where it gets interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Multiply that times 50 weeks a year, because everyone's going to be off, vacation, sick, whatever. You ready? That gets you $150,000 in top line revenue per technician. You have 3, 4, 5 technicians, multiply that by 3, 4, or 5. It gets staggering. What would $150,000 do for your business without adding an additional client, without spending a dime extra in marketing, all by selling the services we already have, but changing our mindset and making sure that we're offering these things to every single client we go to, no matter what, at a value of about $200. Not insurmountable. It's not a difficult buy-in for your technicians to think about offering these things, because they're not big ticket items. At $200 per technician, at 3 calls closed per day, 600 bucks per day, $3,000 per week, at 50 weeks, $150,000 in top line revenue. What would that do for your business? Talk to you soon.